The Snow White and the Epstein files is not being talked about enough. This content is disturbing. We have a photo from the Epstein files of a young girl wearing a Snow White costume, so let's go over the emails. Epstein asked an unnamed individual to buy a Snow White costume on June 20th of 2010. In the exchange, Epstein writes, Brett Ratner is going to film a big movie, Snow White. I would love to take photos of you in a Snow White costume. You can get it from the costume store. The recipient replies saying, We'll get it. Who is Brett Ratner? He's a director accused of essaying multiple women in 2017 and who just made his Hollywood comeback directing the Melania Trump documentary that Amazon paid $40 million for. In this instance, it looks like just his name was used to lure children in, thinking that they had an acting opportunity. A few weeks later, on July 9th of 2010, Jess Staley sends an email that writes, Maybe they're tracking you? That was fun. Say hi to Snow White. Epstein replies asking, What character would you like next? Staley responds the next morning, Beauty and the Beast, to which Epstein ends the thread saying, Well, one side is available. Now, before we get to the most horrifying emails, I want to tell you who Jess Staley is and the connection between him and Epstein. Staley was a prominent banker, spending over 30 years at JP Morgan, later leading Blue Mountain Capital, and finally becoming the CEO of Barclays in 2015. In November of 2021, he resigned during an investigation into whether he misrepresented his relationship with Jeffrey Epstein after reports said he defended Epstein and helped him keep his bank accounts despite internal concerns of illegal activity. Essentially, he helped Epstein hide his dirty money and where it was coming from. So now that we know that Jess Staley is a stinky, nasty human being, I'm putting an additional warning here before I continue. July 10th of 2010, 2 emails were sent. The sender is redacted in the Epstein files, so let me know if you think that these were sent by Jess Staley or maybe someone else. The first is another photo of the little girl in the Snow White costume. This one breaks me. You can tell she is so young and did not deserve the trauma that she had to endure under these monsters. The second email says the Snow White was effed twice as soon as she put her costume, which I'm assuming means as soon as she put the costume on. Again, we must never become desensitized to the actual abuse of children, ever. Maria Farmer, who is a victim of Epstein, had created this artwork. What I can infer from it is the little girl laying in bed with her bottoms next to her that read willing participant. Jess Staley is standing there like the creep he is, gesturing to be quiet, while in front of him are various items like cash with JP Morgan on it, an envelope you keep money in saying money to sell victims to Epstein and associates, an adult recruiter card, and a card mentioning an Edwards Pottinger. I can't read what's underneath that, so if anyone knows, please leave a comment. We also have an eyeball with a note attached saying Lewis something eyeball. I don't know what that is either. This is one of the most unsettling email exchanges that I've come across in the Epstein files. I'm going to continue making these videos because we need to be angry. I'm going to leave a comment below with a Pastebin link that has all of the sources that I used to make this video today.